DJI, take my money, please. But just, I wouldn't even give you one of these for your new goggles and FPV system. Hey everyone, I'm Nate.
And I'm Abby.
This little guy's Popeye, and Amelia is taking a nap. We're the RC-Saylors. Welcome to our RC family. Guys, today we're talking about the new DJI HD video transmission system that is really designed for race drones. I was extremely excited, had my money out, ready to go. As soon as I heard that DJI had announced this, I thought a little bit of skepticism popped through my head, but then I just really was excited about it. I told Abby that we need to really look into this and probably pick it up. Not to help our channel. I don't care if we get this and it gets 1 million views or anything like that, because I want it. And I thought this is going to be really fun. We can put it on our trucks and planes and especially race drones, and I'm going to enjoy this. Leap in technology, very exciting, very worth our money. So, you know, at the beginning of the year, DJI, we were ready to buy whatever they were going to release this year. This is the year we're going to buy the next DJI thing. At the beginning of the year, or springtime, they came out with this underwater case for their cameras. Then they came out with, a few months later, the robot, right, which is pretty cool. If I was in junior high, I would have been super into that, and I would have been the first to buy that thing. I'm just not into it now. And now this. And it's very worth getting excited about. But I want to tell you why I'm not going to buy one. I need to be very honest with you guys. I do love DJI stuff. I've never been sent anything from them. I always buy their stuff. The Spark, the Mavic, we love. So why wouldn't I want to buy this? I do think that this product is going to be great for some people. If you've already bought it, don't get buyer's remorse because of my video. You made that decision and you're probably going to love it. When I saw it, I wanted to buy it. I jumped online. I wanted to see how much it was going for. I expected to be about $300. I'm thinking, before I saw pictures or video of it, I thought, okay, DJI is going to have this like perfect little proprietary self-contained unit that's going to give us this awesome HD video signal that we've all been waiting for. Abby said, maybe not. And she really said no when I told her the price. But also I saw it too, and I was like, oh my gosh, I was expecting $300 or $400, maybe another $300 for the goggles.
But even after you saw the price tag, you were still like, I might buy it.
Yeah, we're gonna get it. So I saw it was $1,000, and for like 2 minutes I thought, nope, okay, I'm gonna buy it. But there are so many reasons why I'm not gonna buy it now. You know, a lot of new people watch our videos, new people into the hobby. And I think that one big argument for this setup is that if you are new into the race drone scene, this is perfect for you because you haven't already spent $600 or $700 on your race drone and FPV system. I don't think I would agree because it's not perfect yet. It's not perfect enough yet for a race drone pilot, which is who this is primarily designed for. The race drone guys that I'm seeing online fly this aren't flying it like they fly their analog signal drones. There is latency, and we've seen digital garbled nastiness, so much so that it's made people crash. And kudos to the people that have shared that because they're selling, they got an early release of the product, they're selling it, they're not really reviewing it, and they're showing that it crashed, and I'm really happy to see that because that was a big determining factor for me not to buy it. Because this has the camera plugged into a little module, that module has to be soldered onto your flight controller, and then you have to use their proprietary transmitter to fly your race drone. And that means that if you have a signal dropout, you could have not just your video dropout, but total control of the drone. Now with an analog FPV system, if you have a signal dropout, you generally, if you're facing upright, will juice it, or fly back towards you if you're good enough and you have orientation, and hopefully your signal comes back in those few seconds. Or you can rip your goggles off and line of sight land it. But in this case, you're just dead. It's also not plug and play. It's very, very proprietary. I can't use my existing goggles with it or any of their systems, you know, I can't use. Most race drones probably won't work with this. You have to have a decent sized race drone for that module to fit in there, and you're probably also going to have to buy bigger standoffs for your frame so that the module would fit in there. That module also gets really hot. Heat causes problems in race drones, and its own module, that's probably why it's falling out of the sky if it's getting flown a lot. It's all very, very proprietary. So if you want to fly your race drone, you have to then use their controller, their goggles, their camera, their everything. And I think a big kicker for me is the image quality. Okay, so that's what they're selling with this. That is the main reason you'd buy this. The image quality. You're going from a staticky analog signal with the little white fuzz when you have a weaker signal to supposedly a very fresh, crisp looking 1080p, 720p in your goggles. Just looks so good compared to what we get out of this. When I looked on DJI's website to see an analog image quality sample versus their image quality sample, I thought, oh my gosh, yeah, I'm buying this. This is going to be amazing. But in reality, when I saw YouTubers flying with this and they showed the actual DVR quality and even what's saved to the micro SD card on the drone itself, I wasn't that impressed. Now, granted, it's huge leaps and bounds ahead of this, but for what they're saying it's supposed to be, it is not. I've seen better on cheaper GPS drones that we've done on our channel. Last but not least, the only reason I'm saying no to this is the soldering. I mean, I know some of you guys watching are like, Nate, it's just a simple solder thing. To me, it's not. You know, I spend 3 hours a day editing videos while you've had, over the last year or so, 3 hours a day to practice your soldering. And I guarantee there are 10 times more people out there that don't know how to or don't want to solder versus those of you that do solder, and especially those of you that like it. You guys are crazy. And I wish you lived close to me so I could work a deal out with you and you could solder all my stuff for me. I'm not a guy that solders. And I wish DJI, moving into now, what would it take for them to have this system for me to buy? I wish they had a race drone of their own. Why don't they have a nice race drone that is ready to fly? They sell all the parts also in case you crash and you need to fix anything with this digital FPV system. If it cost upwards of $1,500, I would be the first to buy it. Is that expensive? Absolutely. Is it worth it for me to not have to worry about soldering and programming? Oh, it's worth every single penny. And I'll bet there are more people out there that would buy that unit than this unit. I think the main thing is, though, that I want to open up a dialogue with you guys, okay? Obviously, I don't have this system in front of me, and I want to be very clear here. I am not upset that it is not. DJI has never sent anything to us. I'm not mad about that at all, for any reason. I like their stuff. If this was the first thing that they did send to me, for free, I would tell them no thanks, because I wouldn't want to solder this, take the time to program it and figure it all out. It would end up on my eBay store. I'm sorry, but it's not for me. Now, again, if it came on a ready-to-fly unit, I'm there, baby. Sign me up. You can put almost $2,000 on something like that and sell your spare parts for a reasonable price. I will buy that and fly it every day. That would be a dream come true for me. What would it take for you guys to buy this? Are you already waiting on it to come? Most likely, the people that are watching this video, if you've made it this far, you've already purchased it. I'm guessing you've probably purchased it, and you're trying to jump across YouTube to see, did I make a good $1,000 purchase? Don't let me deter you. I would say yes. If you made the decision to purchase this, feel good about it. Okay, go enjoy it, because that's a big purchase. It's fun. It's supposed to be fun. For me, it is not worth the price point, and I think there are more people out there that are like me in this sense. What would it take for you to buy it? Did you buy it? If you did, why are you excited for it to come? This video is just the reasons that I'm not buying it. That's it. But again, I love DJI. I'm ready for you guys. Come out with that race drone. I'll set aside another $500 to buy it. I think our patrons would love to see that. The reason we're able to have this $1,000 sitting here ready for DJI to release something that we want to buy is because of our patron supporters. 100%. We could not do that without the support. If you guys are interested in supporting our channel, seeing the truth of the RC world from a real user's perspective, we're not some crazy genius that knows everything or is the best pilot in the world. We're just people that like to go fly and drive stuff and know a little bit about the stuff because we've done it for so long. Please consider supporting us, linked in the description box below. If you want to support us for free, want to see more content, that we're almost always out running it, driving it, flying it. Very rarely do we just sit on the couch and talk about something and don't have the product in front of us. Subscribe, like the video, leave us a comment, let us know what you think. I can't wait to hear from you guys. I know this is probably going to be a fairly controversial video, but I know a lot of you guys wanted to know what we thought about it if we're going to get it. So here it is for you. Thanks all for watching. See you in the next video.
Bye.